What's up, guys? I'm back with another video. I feel like it's been forever since I sat down and filmed, but I guess it has been a while since I sat down and filmed. But today I am here for something a little different. I'm going to be doing a first impression on the Cantu Shea Butter for Natural Hair Define and Shine Custard. So this bad boy right here. You guys know that I am not the biggest fan of first impression videos, specifically because I feel like you can't really figure out how well a product works if you've only tried it one time. So I don't like to make big claims the first time I try something. So I picked this up this weekend while I was in Virginia with my family. I've been looking at this for a really long time, and I always left it on the shelf simply because I've heard so many terrible things about this. The only reason that I really wanted to get it was because I saw Jazziness Curls use this. I love her. And she didn't get any flaking. She didn't have any issues with it. And that's usually what I hear about this, is that it dries extremely crunchy and it gets really flaky. And if you're a wash and go girl like me, then you don't like flaky gel. Who likes flaky gel? Nobody. So I figured I would come on camera and try this for the first time in front of you guys. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna do the demo for this, and then I'll talk to you guys about how I feel about it once it is applied, and then I will come back tomorrow once my hair is dry, and I will give you my final first impression review for this. So let's go ahead and get started. So like always, I am going to wet down my section. I'm just gonna take a teeny tiny bit of this cream. Goes a long way. Has a lot of slip. If you smell Cantu products, you know what this smells like. All the Cantu products smell the same. I've never encountered a Cantu product that smelled any different. I like the smell, but I find that it can be overbearing. So if you have a very sensitive nose, I'm going to take a little bit more. You might want to be careful with this. I'm just going to go through like I am and apply the cream to all of my sections and each third of my head. And I will add the gel afterward. Alright, before I put the gel in, I want to go ahead and read the directions. So the directions say, apply to soaking wet hair. It's in bold. Soaking wet hair. In small sections, smooth each section with fingers beginning at the root and work toward ends. So it kind of sounds like they mean they want you to shingle. I think you can either shingle or do the praying hands method, whichever you prefer. For additional moisture and curl definition, mix with Cantu coconut curling cream or curl activator cream. So I did right by adding this as a moisturizer. It does say that these two are compatible and are made to work together. So now that we have that out of the way, let's open this up and talk consistency. It is definitely runny. Try to do this without making a mess. Y'all can see how viscous this is. Okay, let's get you back in there. So yeah, it's definitely a snotty gel. Let's see, how does it feel to the touch? Ooh. Okay, this feels a lot like Curl Maker from Camille Rose. I think it's a little bit more sticky though. It's not quite as smooth as the Curl Maker. Those of you who use Curl Maker, if you're looking at this, you can probably tell. It also kind of reminds me of flaxseed gel in that respect, that it's very sticky. So I can definitely tell right off the bat that this is going to really define my curls. My hair loves those sticky, snotty gels. I have very high hopes for this, even though people seem to really not like it. We gonna find out. So it said to apply to soaking wet hair, so I'm going to get my hair nice and wet. This may be one of those products where if you like doing your hair in the shower, that may be a really good option for you. I'm going to take this much. Start with that. Always start with a little bit and then work your way up. This is definitely, slippery. It is definitely working its way through my curls nicely. You can see my hair's already popping. I'm gonna add a teensy bit more, just about that much. Just because I feel like I like to make sure I get into the interior of the section, not just the exterior, so that every single curl is coated. So this is foaming up a little bit. I'm not super worried about that though. A lot of my gels that are of this consistency do that when applied, especially when applying them with soaking wet hair. So I'm going to do praying hands. This gel right off the bat feels very moisturizing. You can tell that there are a lot of oils in here. And it's definitely slippery. Like, if on a scale of 1 to 10, this is definitely a 9. It's up there with all of my super slippery gels. So, oh wow. So here's kind of a close-up of what it looks like right now. I'm gonna do the section above it. I'm interested to see how this takes care of my more so like 3B curls. I'm impressed. And I just want to emphasize that I did not add that much of the cream to my hair. The more product you add, the more risk you take of having flaking. So, especially with Cantu products, I try to keep it minimal. I'm gonna add a little bit more, just a tad bit, to the very ends of my hair. So yeah, this definitely foamed up in my hair. You can see that it is a little white. That doesn't always concern me. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. You never really know until your hair is dry. But from the way it looks, I think that this will dry down. I'm not super concerned about the foaming. Here's the first section done. You can see there is some white, but it's not like the crustiness that you get when a product doesn't mix. So yeah, just right off the bat, first impressions, I'm liking it. It definitely reminds me, sorry, I have hair on my face. Definitely reminds me of a lot of gels that I have currently in my collection. And that could be a very good thing because it could be a much cheaper alternative to some more expensive gels. So what I'm expecting from this gel, I'm definitely expecting it to dry crunchy. Everyone I've seen use this and talk about it has said that it dries crunchy. I don't mind crunch as long as it doesn't flake. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more on my back sections just because the interior part of the back of my head is definitely more dense. This is just raking through so smoothly. I hope that the results that I get upon it drying are as great as what I am experiencing now, because I am really enjoying this.
That's good.
Okay guys, so this is my hair front, and you can already see, this was the last section that I did. You can already see my hair is shrinking up on this side compared to this side that's just been done. So I'm probably gonna have a lot of shrinkage. So this is my hair from the front. Here's my hair from the side. And here's my hair from the back. So let's go ahead and recap my immediate first impressions. Immediately, this gel has tons of slip. It's really sticky, yet very smooth going onto the hair. If you have a really hard time with tangles and knots, this gel will definitely help you get through them. I barely had to really detangle anymore once I put that in my hair. So that is definitely a plus. The smell is just like all of the other Cantu products. In terms of how my hair looks now, like I said, this side is a little bit longer because I just finished it. You can already see this side of my hair shrinking up. So I'm expecting to get quite a bit of shrinkage. I kid you not, my hair will probably shrink up at least to my ears. That's what I'm expecting. That's usually what I get from like the curl maker, my Ren Pure gels like that. I do have a little bit of frizz, but I'm not super worried about that. I don't know anybody who never has any frizz, and if they tell you they never have any frizz, then they straight up lying to you. And I can already see that the white that was in my hair is disappearing. So I think that's definitely going to absorb into my hair. You can see more right here, but I added a little bit more gel just to kind of alleviate a little bit of that frizz. So first impressions, I really like it. Upon touching my hair, it feels moisturized, but it doesn't feel gross and thick and sticky. I think you definitely want to, like it said, apply it to soaking wet hair. I can't see this really melding and mixing into the hair and settling the way that this does when it's wet if you do it dry. I have a feeling you're gonna have a lot of issues with this if you do it on dry hair or even damp hair. So keep that in mind. Reading is fundamental. There are directions on the packaging for a reason. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, go about my day, go watch some Netflix, let this baby dry, then I'll come back. I'll show you guys the takedown process, and I will be back tomorrow.
That's good.
Okay, so my hair is completely dry. I did run my blow dryer through my roots. They were just a tad bit damp, but not too bad. So you can see this is what it's looking like. Really shiny and really defined. I told you guys I thought I would have a lot of shrinkage, and I do. Like I said, it's pretty much up to my ears. So no surprise there. The only thing I'm noticing is that I have this little speck of crust right here, but I haven't noticed any flaking. I didn't notice any flaking when I used the blow dryer. So I'm going to go in with my Pantene Hydrating Oil. And then I'm just gonna lay my edges with the Smooth and Hold Edge Tamer from TGIN. So. Okay guys, so I'm all done. I'm fluffed. It only took me like not even a minute to fluff my hair out. Got my edge control down. So I am really impressed with this baby right here. I told you guys that I was worried about flaking because it's the #1 thing that people complain about. First of all, before I scrunched my hair out, it was barely crunchy. A lot of people say that this is really hard. It was a little bit crispy, but I could tell when I was touching my hair earlier that it was going to be softer. Now maybe that is because I used the curling cream in conjunction with it. So I can tell you guys that this curling cream does work with this gel. But also keep in mind, like I said, I did not pile on a crap ton of product. I used the bare minimum for what I needed. If I needed some extra slip, I just added some water. So these are my final results. Like I said, I had this one little piece right here, and I think that's because I didn't finish working in the product right there, because I did add a little bit extra at the end. But you can see my hair is extremely defined. But y'all, like, my hair is so soft. Like, I wasn't expecting my hair to be super soft. I figured that it would have like a little bit of that first day crunch, but you can tell just like from the lift and the volume that I got, it's really soft. And I don't typically get this much volume on first day. Not even after I fluff, I don't get this much volume. So I am extremely impressed. I'm gonna go through some specifics on this because I have not done that yet. So, of course, it's the Cantu Shea Butter for Natural Hair Define Shine Custard. Delivers brilliant shine and perfect hold. This is a 12-ounce container. So it says, Cantu Define Shine Custard. Ultra moisturizing ingredients make the driest curls defined and healthy. Define Shine Custard helps reduce hair bulk, elongates curls, and provides enough hold for long-lasting styles that stay. Made with pure shea butter and formulated without harsh ingredients, Cantu restores your real, authentic beauty. Embrace your curly, coily, or wavy hair with Cantu. For the ingredients, just to list off a few on the top, the first is water, then there's glycerin, cellulose gum, fragrance, pectin, citric acid, there's another glycerin derivative, and then just like some other ingredients that I noticed going further down. There is nettle, aloe leaf juice, there is shea butter, horsetail, there is agave leaf in here, canola oil or rapeseed oil, coconut oil, coconut extract. I don't know if the oil is in here or not, but there is avocado oil, sweet almond oil, jojoba, olive oil, mango seed butter. There are a lot of really good oils in here for your hair. Now, mind you, they are further down the list. There is hydrolyzed silk, but it's very far down the ingredient list. I don't really see anything in here that worries me. I don't see any dimethicone, nothing like that. A lot of times, Cantu will kind of be mixed with really good and some questionable ingredients. Like this guy right here has really great ingredients in it, but it also has petroleum, and that can be problematic for a lot of us. So I like that this claims to have more natural ingredients, and it genuinely does. Like I stated before, this really does remind me a lot of the curl maker in terms of consistency. Now, what I will say is that it gives me the definition of curl maker, but I don't think that it's a dupe for it. From what I gather with this, especially with using it with the products that I used, my hair is much softer. Now that may mean that I won't get as many days out of my wash and go, but that's okay. I know with the Camille Rose, I do get a harder hold. I still don't get flaking, but I do get a harder hold. So that is something to consider. If you're looking for a stronger hold, you might not want to go with this, but like I said before, a lot of people have said that this is crunchy, that it holds their hair way more than they want it to, and that it flakes. I haven't experienced flaking. I'm looking at my hair in the mirror right now. I mean, I don't see any flakes, and I fluffed my hair out quite a bit. You guys saw how I fluffed my hair, so if it was gonna flake, it would have. You know, in terms of the claims, my hair definitely does feel moisturized, and I don't mean greasy. My curls have tons of elasticity and bounce back. They just look really, really healthy. My curls look really, really healthy. So that is a claim that this gel makes, and I do agree with that claim. I think once I scrunched my hair out, I did have a little bit more elongation. I know that, like with my Camille Rose, when I scrunched my hair out on the first day, it's still kind of short. So this did provide a little bit of length for me once I fluffed. But you guys saw before I fluffed, my hair was really shrunken. So I think as the days go with this, my hair will get bigger and bigger. So I don't think it necessarily elongates, but I think it allows you to get a more elongated look in the long run. It says that it helps reduce hair bulk. I don't know what they mean with that. I mean, my hair is pretty big and fluffy. It's really pretty, so I don't know where they're going with the whole reducing hair bulk thing. I don't know what, I've never heard a claim like that. And if I'm thinking the way I'm thinking, I don't think that it does. I think this definitely made my hair nice and big. So take that for what it is. Provides enough hold for long-lasting styles that stay. I will say that even though my hair is very soft, I do feel like this is going to have a nice hold. I can still feel some of the product in my hair. So I think that this will hold. I can't wait to see how it holds up in the elements. And then, of course, on the front it says it delivers brilliant shine and perfect hold. I completely agree. I must say that I am falling for this guy. Of course, I'm going to have to use it more. I don't know if this is something that you want to go rogue with and mix with a bunch of random things, but I do know that the Cantu product that I used it with, it really did work. This was a great combination for me. So this is definitely a really, really great combination. I have, right now, first impressions, I have nothing bad to say about this. I really, really like it. So I will update you guys on this when I do my my current favorites. The one con that I have about this product is the smell. It has that, you know, tropical kind of pineapple coconut smell. The issue that I have with it is that it lingers a lot, and it did give me a little bit of a headache yesterday. As long as this is wet in your hair, you are going to be able to smell it. Now, right now, I can smell it, but it's not anything that I'm like, oh my god, it's giving me a headache. It's the kind of smell where if you walk by somebody, they'd be like, ooh, you smell really nice. It's nice and light at this point. But yesterday when it was drying in my hair, it was giving me a little bit of a headache. But I have that typically with most Cantu products, so I can't just, you know, say that it's just this. I feel that way about all of the Cantu products because they put fragrance very high on the list. So I really think that Cantu should consider taking the fragrance down just a little bit, because I could see someone with really bad allergies or someone that is prone to migraines, like I have been in the past. I could see them having a really, really bad reaction to Cantu products while they're drying in the hair. So please keep that in mind. If you are very sensitive to fragrance, if you have really bad allergies when it comes to fragrance, you might want to steer clear of Cantu because they put that fragrance up there. Cantu, please take care of your people. We don't need this much fragrance in a product. I think the fragrance that they use is strong enough to where they could use less of it and it would smell just as good. So that's the only con I have about it right now. First impressions, I love it. Let me know what you guys think about the results that I got. I think that they're beautiful. Also, let me know if you have tried this baby. So, very affordable. Right now, from what I can see, it is very effective, and I really, really enjoy this. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning into my first impressions video. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you want to see more first impressions, because I have a lot of things that I can give you first impressions on. So until next time, guys, bye.